Hey, how's it going? My name's Cole, and I'm here to answer any questions that you have about solar from the comfort of your own home. And today's question is, how do you sell your house with solar panels? In the past, selling your home with solar panels was an extreme hassle, and I know this is a very common question for people. They think, well, I have these solar panels, how am I supposed to do this? I don't want to lean on my property. And in the past, it was very difficult to sell your solar panels when selling your home with solar panels. In fact, in the past, you could be set back $15,000 or more. And that's because in the past, the only way to really get solar was to either buy your system out cash or do a lease or a PPA. And the way that works is your solar provider or developer owns the system and you pay to use that system. So you never actually own the rights to that system, the developer does. And because of that, at the end when you want to move in the contract, you have to end up paying for the system in full to be able to transfer the new ownership to the new owner. Now, that old model is only if you're going to lease or PPA your solar system. If you decided to finance your system, it is a much different and easier story to sell your home with solar. In fact, I recommend either buying your system outright cash, and if you don't want to do that, deciding to finance your system and get monthly solar bill payments every single month. In fact, those monthly solar bill payments will actually be cheaper than the monthly payments you would have if you were to basically lease your system. So today there are two main options that you could utilize when selling your home with solar panels. When selling your home, you can either bake the price of the solar system cost into the selling price of your new home, or you could simply transfer the solar bill to the new homeowner with your solar panel provider. Most solar panel providers have an easy built-in system to handle this process, and I will cover how to transfer your solar bill to the new homeowner in another video. But this video, I will basically cover how to sell your home with solar by baking the price of the solar system into the selling price. And this might be a better option, as you're able to advertise your home with a no solar bill and a solar system that comes with the price of the house instead of an added on solar bill that they would have to pay for. So moving on. Now, you might be thinking that there is no way I could bake the price of the solar system into my home. And someone would be willing to pay for that extra price of solar on the already existing price of the home. And that is a totally valid concern. In fact, I had that same exact concern before I got into the solar industry and started to learn about this type of stuff. But when Zillow and many other research firms found out that homes with solar sell for more than the original home value, it goes to show that people are willing to pay for a premium for homes with solar. In another video that I talked about, I basically ran through a scenario where if you had two similar houses next to each other with a similar price point, which home would you choose? A home with a $250 utility bill or a home with no electricity utility bill and no solar bill? Essentially free energy up until the amount of production that the previous homeowner had for their solar panel system, right? So being able to advertise your home with solar panels that are baked into the price is a very incentivizing thing for people because one, they don't have to take on a solar bill, and two, they get free energy production up until that limit of what the previous homeowner has built onto the home. So for example, let's say that you're able to sell your home for $450,000 and the total cost of your solar system was $25,000. Adding those two together, the new price of your home would be $475,000. Now, I would work with your realtor to make sure you're able to still make a good profit or be in the green on your house and the solar panels because you don't want to have to take a hit there. Let's say you were able to sell your home at $475,000 because you set the price a little bit higher and someone negotiated their way down to $475,000. And this is exactly where you wanted to be in the first place, right? It's a win-win for you and the buyer. You wanted it to be $475,000, so you set it a little bit higher where they worked their way down, and the buyer got lower than the asking price. So it's a win-win for you and the buyer. You would then take $450,000 of that selling price and pay off the mortgage. And then the other $25,000, you would take that and pay off the solar system. Now, if your solar system cost was $25,000, your monthly solar bill over 25 years with a 1.25% interest rate would have been $97.07 a month. And let's just say you stayed in the home for about 10 years. After 10 years with your solar system, you would have spent $11,648.40 over 10 years. And you would still owe $13,351 for the rest of the solar system. Now, after paying the solar loan off, you would have $11,000 in cash left from the check of the $25,000 from the sale of the house. Essentially, if you look at it this way and you have this perspective, you are getting paid back what you spent on electricity over 10 years. So it's like by owning your solar panels and paying your monthly payment and building equity, you're putting money into a savings account that after you move and sell your home with the price of solar baked in, you are getting that money back, essentially getting free energy over that 10-year period. So what I would like to say is for a challenge, try calling your utility company, right? And ask for a 10-year refund and see what they say. They'll tell you to screw off, right? They don't care about they don't care about you. They just want to charge you every single month for your electricity, and they want to build equity in their assets that they own that they can then lease out to you, right? Just like a landlord rents their apartments or homes to a rentee or a leasee, right? They are building equity in the asset they own, and that person leases or rents that property and never really sees any real equitable value being built over time. Now, I do want you guys to keep in mind that the amount of your system will be totally unique to you. Your solar bill will be totally unique, and you could end up getting paid back more than $11,000 over 10 years, or maybe less. So it really just depends on how much energy you use every single month, and what you're looking to use in the future in terms of your future usage. And we could figure out what your system size would need to look like in other videos that I have in my channel. But if you would like an extremely personalized savings report on how much you could save over 25 years getting solar instead of staying with the utility company, or you would like an extremely accurate solar bill plan or design, or even a solar design on what it would look like on your house, you could text or call my number 219-776-3138, or email my email colesworld@gmail.com. And then what I ask you to do is just email me with your name and say, hey Cole, this is Taylor. I saw your video on how to sell your house with solar panels and get free electricity, and I really would like to see whatever you want to see, right? Whether that's a savings report, a solar bill, or a solar design. And then I'll reach back out. Hey Taylor, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. What I need is just your utility bill. And if you want to send that to me, what I'll do with that is I'll put it into our software, and the software will spit out that accurate stuff that is totally unique to your situation, so that you could have a more informed decision and buying process on whether you want to get solar panels or not. So I hope this video really helped you guys out, whether you guys go solar with me or not. I really just wanted to make this video to show you guys how it is that you could sell your home with solar and get free electricity from it, and make basically somewhat of a profit or get paid back from what you paid for your solar panels. So if you guys like this video, leave a like and subscribe. And if I haven't answered any of your questions yet about solar, leave that in the comments down below. I'm totally willing to answer any questions you guys have and make a video on that, so you guys can be the most informed person in the solar industry as a buyer, to at least learn about what it is that you're getting into, and you're informed on what you potentially might be missing out if you stay with the utility company. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in another one.